Right, here we are in my tomato greenhouse. This is all glass and a aluminium frame, and it gets pretty hot in the summer. So I have a water window, and I tend to use this for the tomatoes because they like it hot. I also, in buckets, put the chili peppers in here as well because they also like it hot. I've got canes already in position. Now, what I've tended to do, this greenhouse has got soil, but I've covered it with a membrane, again, to stop the weeds coming up through, and so I don't have to do any weeding, and secondly, it helps retain moisture, and thirdly, it keeps the soil very warm, especially in here. Now you'll see all the way through, this greenhouse was cleared out in the autumn and I haven't touched it, so you can see it's very dry in here, and you can see on every bit there's 2 holes and against each stick. And what I tend to do is I will plant the tomato in the one hole near the stick, and I'll put a 3-inch pot, well, just about 3-inch pot like that, in there, and then what happens is when I water, I just fill up the pot and I water that so it gets a consistent amount of water every time, and also feed. It might look a faff, and it is a bit to get it all in, but once you've got it in, it's so easy. Then every day or other day, as you need to water, you just come along with a big watering can, fill the pot up, and there you're done. To start, as I've said, because this has been relatively dry, first thing I'm going to do is generally water this area to get get the soil moist, and what I'm going to do is add a little bit of pelleted chicken manure in the holes for this year. Last year I dug it all up and replaced all the soil with some better stuff, whereas this year I'll just improve it, and then next year I'll dig it all up again and then replace the soil, and that helps prevent diseases and also make sure the soil's in good condition. Okay, so that's the first part of the prep done. So if you look, I've watered where the plants are going to be, and I've put the 3-inch pots in against it, and I've actually watered those pots as well, mainly because the top end of the soil is so dry from the winter. I'm going to leave all that to soak in now for about half an hour or so, and then I shall plant, here's all the tomato plants. I shall get planting and tie them into the sticks. Okay, so there we have it. I've got a row here of cherry, moving to the Roma tomatoes along the back, and then all the beef tomatoes down this side. So, and when it comes to water, what I do is just to consistently water, fill these up, and that's what I do all summer long to give them a consistent watering. I haven't tied these to the canes yet. I will do so as they grow up, just to give them a little bit of support. And I've also got, if you look here, I've got some spares. I'll leave these in here for a few days just to make sure the others have taken and replace any that don't. But I'll probably giving these away to other people now in the next week. Okay.